fact. I've been there too. There are those times whereby maze, I wanted something so bad, but I
Yeah.
didn't have the voice. Kwanza yeye could come up on the whatever to ask those questions and speaking about his need. For
Yeah.
me, it means a lot to
Yeah.
me. Yeah, I won't take it
Yes.
for granted. Yeah.
Exactly. I would really want to help him out. I'm hoping he comes back. I would love to hear him sing. I would want to hear him sing. I hope I don't I hope he comes back. Hope he comes back. All right. Wow. Hey, sixth. Let me tell you something. There's just before I say this, let me get there was Miss Nduva here who's been saying she would like to come. Do you have any opportunities at your office? She'd like to work as your PA.
At my place right now, to be honest, I'm waiting on some stuff. I'm waiting on a few stuff because I have uh, earlier this no towards the end of last month I received a few I received a few individuals
Mm-hmm.
who wanted to invest on my company. And
Mm-hmm.
I think this is just the Lord's doing because me, I didn't see that. It came at a point where I was so depressed. Flora is here. Flora knows my story so well. There's a friend here called Flora Mkuzi. Um, I think me
Even with conclusion.
ilinikami at a point whereby ilinikami at a point whereby I was literally sinking into depression. And sometimes for us who can speak this confidently, we hide a lot of pain, and I'll tell you that for a fact. And if all goes well, I think I can have a few investors to invest in my company, and through that I can get offices and all that. Now I can start now working with people and all that. But for now, I wouldn't want to promise. I want to see how this new year is gonna come, God willing. If all goes well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind working with a few individuals who have the same drive that I do. Yeah, in the creative industry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. 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 Um. Okay. So there's quite a lot that we've been able to learn from you, and this is matters regarding content creation. I love the fact that you spoke about
That
affiliate
we've been able
marketing.
to learn from you.
All right. Let's handle Godwin first. Godwin, can you hear me? Hi, Godwin.
Hello.
Hi. How are you? Can you hear me?
Hi. I'm looking for a good network.
Okay. Please do.
Hi.
I am. Are you settled now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. So, do you sing? You said you write music. Do you also sing music?
Yes, I do also sing music.
All right. So now, I hear, and the sixth would like to help. However, in order for me to probably think about how well we can help you or come up with maybe be able to produce your music, I would like to hear you sing. This my TikTok is nothing to do with music.
Oh.
I do nothing to do with music, but because when you spoke at first, I felt the desperation in your voice and I felt the need to help you out. But before I do,
Mm.
I would like to hear you sing one of your songs. Can you take up the
Oh,
challenge?
thank you. Mm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Sing a song
Like as I said
with
before,
us.
my songs I sing out of revelation.
Yes.
Mm.
The sixth tunaona
I
aje
will
tuimbie.
tell the world
Mhm.
how you have been faithful. I will tell the world how you have been so good. I will speak to the world of your faithfulness. You have been so faithful. I have come to say thank you. You have been so faithful. I have come to say thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You have been so faithful.
Mm.
I have come to say thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You have been so faithful. I have come to say thank you. When I look around, the whole world is filled with your faithfulness. Your goodness, Lord, is immeasurable.
Mhm.
Indeed, you have been so good. You have been so faithful. And that's why I lift my voice to sing of your faithfulness. I will tell the world of your faithfulness. I will sing to the world of your faithfulness.
Good
Oh,
job.
thank you.
Wow. The sixth, what do you think?
Let me ask you, Gordon, do you sing in church? What church do you go to?
Mm-hmm.
I attend Pfeffer Church. I do sing.
What church do you go to?
I attend to Pfeffer Church Kibabi. Pfeffer Church Kibabi. That's
Ah,
Bungoma.
nice. Are you in the choir or rather the worship team?
Yes, I'm in it.
Oh, you're in the worship team. Hey, Bana, you sing so well, Bana.
Yes.
You sing so well, Bana. You must be very instrumental in that worship team, Bana. I hope you're pushing yourself to serve God with that voice, eh? So in short, it sounds like you do
Yes.
Christian worship music, right?
Yeah, that's what I do.
Ah, very nice, very nice.
But as
So
I
how?
said before, I'm just stuck at that step of the beginning.
Very nice. So me, what
Hello?
can you hear me? Me, I can hear you so well. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Very nice. So what I want to tell you is that number one, you have a gift right there. Keep on replenishing your gift. Keep on making your gift even better. Number two is do not have that gift and hide it under the table. Put it out there for the world to know. Record yourself singing. Put it out there. Ask people, how do I sing? How can I improve? And all that kind of stuff. Don't just be there and accept criticism. Mtaki kuambia bana sauti yako ni mbaya. Hata uwezi imba. Take it as a criticism and work on your voice even much better. Usigive
Mm.
up. Umesikia?
Mm.
So, number two, about
Yes.
recording, about
Mhm.
recording you can only do recording when you're sure that I want to record, like, and a lot of people have told you that, yo, this is now ready for being recorded. But for now, what I'd say is that work on your on your musical writing, work on your musical notes, work on your vocals and so on and so forth. Look at the whatever the identify yourself. Ask yourself, what voice am I best in? Where am I best in this sort of music? And if you've identified the lack, you'll start looking for people who can complement your singing and complement your sort of music. And that is now it comes to your backup vocals and so on and so forth. That is what I can advise you, at least for now. When it comes to studio, I don't really know. What studio? Do you have studios in Bungoma, music studios in Bungoma? Because nikikwambia ukuje Nairobi, itakuwa tashwishi kidogo. I'll tell you that for a fact. Do you have studios in Bungoma?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we have them.
How many studios are there in Bungoma? How many have you visited, or rather, how many have you identified?
I have seen several, but I have not stepped my foot inside.
Okay, what you do, I'm giving you a challenge. I'm giving you a challenge. Hizo studio
Yes.
ni nyinyi, hizo studio ni nyinyi mmejengewa.
Yes.
Usiangalie hizo studio ni kama ni mochari. No, you're
Mm-hmm.
supposed to go there and look and hata uende uone venye music producers wanafanya kazi wakiproduce musicians wengine. Learn from them, interact with these musicians, tell them how they can, ask them how they can help you to improve your vocals, to improve your music and all that kind of stuff. Okay, talk to these producers, ask them how can we how
Yes.
can you guys help me, how can you be of help to me and to push my music and all that kind of stuff. If you identify that, because saizi unataka kurecord, I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure now that you haven't even talked to those producers, you don't even know how much it takes to produce an audio. That means you're still detached with your career. You need to be involved that much. Get involved with your career, musical career, that much that you even know
Yes.
you have even the numbers of these producers. You know how they are called. You know what studios they work in, and they can advise you. But with
Mm-hmm.
that, I will be chasing a wild. It will be a wild goose chase for now. I want you to go and identify those studios, talk to these people, understand how the music industry works before you even start doing the music and all that. It's for basic knowledge. It will help you to maneuver the industry. Okay? Sawa
Yes.
sawa. That is what
Godwin?
I can say.
Sawa sawa, nimesikia. Asante.
Sawa.
Mm-hmm.
Tuki Nyawira
Yes.
kihost TikTok live ingine next week, ukuje utuambie ulipata studio, ukaambiwa ni hivi na hivi na hivi, you tell us what you learned, then we'll see what to do from that particular point.
So Godwin,
Surely
umepewa
I'll do
task.
it.
Godwin, umepewa task. Mambo ufanye nini? Mi ni mwalimu. Na make sure
Nitaifanya madam.
umesikia. Mambo ufanye nini? Ya kwanza mambo utafute nini? Ufanye nini? Hebu tueleze. Ya kwanza?
Nimeambiwa ni identify studio, niende ndani nione niendelea huko ndani,
Mhm.
alafu next week nikuja hapa
Mhm.
niseme kile niliona.
Mhm. Mhm. Ya tatu very muhimu ati very muhimu. Lakini sawa tu. Bora unaelewa very muhimu ilikuwa gani? You keep working on your talent. Like as much as you're going to
Yes.
identify, utafute studio, kujua nini inaendelea, ni uende pale ndani uweze kutrain sauti yako, si ndio? You could even sing better than you sing right now, si ndio?
Yes.
Nyingine ni tukiwa tena hapa kwa live, na hata si
Yeah.
hapa tu kwa live, nataka kusikia, kuja kwa inbox yangu, niambie, chukua namba yangu, nitakupa namba. I want to hear you improve in singing, and I also
Yeah.
we want to know that umeenda kwa studio, huwezi kuwa unataka kuimba lakini hujakanyaga studio, si ndio? So kama ni uoga iko pale, kama uko na uoga ya kwenda
Yeah.
studio, nenda studio, si ndio? Mimi
Yeah.
nikijua, kusema kweli, nikijua uko na interest na uko na haja ya kugrow, nitakusupport 100%. Na kuna kitu ingine umeambiwa na the sixth, very important. Amekwambia TikTok. TikTok itakujenga. Facebook, social media itakujenga haraka sana. Sawa? Start creating
Yes.
content. Sasa start creating content. So keep in touch with me. I love the way you sing. Ulifanya mpaka karibu machozi yangu itoke. I know I'm very emotional watu wakiimba and when people talk to me, but you sing very well. You sing very well. And you know what really touched me was the fact that you wrote that song. The fact that you wrote that song. You're not singing someone else's song. You're singing your song so beautiful. So keep working on that. My show is never about music, but when you identify talent, why not support you? I would. So I'll be waiting for your response kutoka kwako, si ndio?
Thank you. I'll
Tunakupa
be very
wiki mbili.
much grateful for that opportunity.
Haya, wiki mbili, si
Hmm?
ndio? Wiki mbili uende
Yes.
utake time ujipange urudi kwangu after
Yes.
2 weeks na kuhitaji, si ndio?
Nitapatikana.
Haya, sawa sawa. All right, thank you so much, Godwin. Six, would you like to add anything? Kabla ni drop Godwin.
Nah, not really. I think I just afanye tu hiyo task umempatia, then we'll see the next step to take.
Sawa. All right,
Yeah.
Godwin. All the best, Godwin. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Asante sana kwa kunikaribisha hivyo.
Ah, good one. Good one. Good one. All right. Sixth, I know time imekataa. Some people need to sleep. So to be honest, I didn't see your text last time, so kindly text me right after this live. I would like to have your number. Secondly, thank you for the info that you just shared. I personally learned a lot from you. I have lots of questions in regards to content creation. And I'm so happy to know that I have someone who's been in the industry way longer. To be honest, I never thought that I would ever even even speak, have my phone and maybe speak, do TikTok. 1 year back, that was the last thing on my mind. But here we are. So the fact that you're here, and I know that I have you, I would consult whenever I need to. Thank you so much. And to be honest, you are knowledgeable. And I love the fact that you're not afraid to share the same. There's a lot that you're doing that would be of benefit to me and to other people. So I will not stop. I would want to walk this journey with you when you grow your company. And as we grow, let's see where we get to. Let's see where we get to. So I see Miss Nuba saying knowledge is power, and you shared that with us. So asante. At this point, I'll let you probably take a parting shot.
Yeah. Unanipaka
Okay.
mafuta hapa. Oh. She's
Lakini
so sweet.
ukweli,
Oh.
lakini ukweli. There's something I would say here. Wacha nikwambie six. There's something I would say here, but wacha tu nisiseme, but wa endelea tu hivyo. Haya, parting
Ungesema
shot.
tu. Ungesema tu.
Nitakwambia
Aribu.
kando.
Ukitaka kuharibu, aribu.
Sitaki kuharibu.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm so glad to be here, and I think people meet in very weird ways. You see
Yeah.
those unprecedented, or rather unplanned meetings. Like, I just got on your live one day, and I think I commented something, and I think you
Yeah.
gave it that attention, and
Yeah.
I'm glad. I'm really glad, and you're so hospitable. I'm so grateful, and
Oh,
your audience is so respectful, and they're patient, and I know sometimes I can talk a lot, but they're just there listening, and all that it means a lot. I don't take it for granted.
mhm.
And again, what I have to say is, you are doing a very noble cause. Keep on doing
Thank
it.
you.
I mean, you are the LinkedIn of TikTok, if that makes sense. You're the LinkedIn on
Mhm.
TikTok. You
Oh,
get.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think that's so beautiful, and it takes a selfless person to do what you're doing without expecting anything in return. I'll tell you that for a fact. That's a God-given virtue that you hold, and I think you need to
Okay.
walk with a lot of pride in your heart, knowing
Mhm.
that you're selfless. Not everyone is selfless like you are. Just telling people that there are these jobs. I've seen your post, like you post that this company doing these, they have this vacancy and all that kind of stuff. That's so amazing. I'll tell you that for a fact. And keep on doing what you're doing. And I hope that from what you do, it gets to open a door of opportunity, or a window of opportunity for people out there. And
Mhm.
through that, when people come back to your DM, or people come back to your live and tell you, hey, by then I wish nilipata job through you advertise this, whatever, that's a
Mhm.
blessing on you. Inaweza
Yeah.
kuwa si do, but trust me, just because someone gained because of what information you gave out selflessly means a
Yeah.
lot. And I think that is the social impact you are trying to create out there. You're trying to create, at the end of the day, when one day we die and we leave this earth, it's not the amount of wealth you accumulated that will count. It's not about the amount of money you made that will count. It's how many lives did I change? How many lives did I impact positively? So for me, that really stands out so much. And I'm so grateful for giving me this opportunity. I know I was just swiping up, then found you live. I didn't even plan to speak, but I was like, why not? So I'm always happy to help. Because I know people need help out there. I know people need to talk out there. Someone asked, I was going through, well, that you were talking to that guy. Someone asked my academic qualifications. I hold a diploma in journalism and public relations from the Technical University of Kenya. I also hold a bachelor's degree in journalism and TV production from the Technical University of Kenya. If all goes well, I should be joining my master's. I should be starting my master's degree in film and moving image from the University of Westminster this year, towards the
Wow.
end of the year. No, next year, 2024, towards the end of 2024. So those are my qualifications. And I have a few certificates here and there, training from the BBC, training from DW Academy, and also training from France 24. France 24 is in France. Those are the certifications that I hold. What else do I? Oh, I also hold a certification from the Aga Khan University School of Media, because they've trained me. So that is the much I have. That's the much my humble self has, at least for now. Yeah, and I also write for Rotten Tomatoes. Like I said earlier, Rotten Tomatoes is an aggregate website that reviews films worldwide. So if you want, before you watch a film and you want to know how it was reviewed, or rather reviewed, you just click on Rotten Tomatoes. And I'm the only I'm the only African reviewer in Africa. So they were trying to venture into Africa. So I got that chance, and they trained me, and I'm now writing for them. For publications purposes, I've been published by the BBC. I've been published by the Guardian newspaper. I've been published by the New York Times. So those are I think, the kofias that I wear, that I can always not really brag about, but be proud of, because I won't be there if it's not for God. So I'm humbled. Yeah. So pretty much, if anybody has services in film production, TV directing, TV production, and all that kind of stuff, you can always holler at me. If you have a script that needs to be gone through and you want to shoot, you need advice, consultations, I provide. If you want to start a podcast that you want to make money with and all that kind of stuff, you can always call me. I'll DM you my number. You can always call me. And I'm always happy to help people out there, to give information. I don't charge for information, at least for now. Siku yenye nitafika, movie yangu itakuwa Hollywood, ndio nitaanza kucharge watu for consultation services. For now,
Amen.
for
to
now,
that.
yeah, for now, I'm just who I am. Yeah, humble as I am. And thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving me the chance to speak to these. How many people? 80 people, 100 people averagely at different times. So I'm really grateful. Means a lot.
Wow. This Miss Nduva who says she's gonna send you a link of her podcast. She said she had given up on podcast, but after listening to you, she's going back to podcast just because of you. So, how can she link up with you?
That would be nice. Send me the link on my DM. Send me. I think my DM is open. Yeah. Send me my link on the DM. Then we see what we can do. Yeah, and if you also, you can also, if I'm not on Twitter, or if I'm not on TikTok, you can always find me on Twitter, or rather X. as they call it, on at this the same username, the sixth underscore. Yeah. I'm the sixth underscore on TikTok, Twitter, Threads. What else is that? Instagram, and so on and so forth.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So as it is, thank you so much, the sixth. We've learned a lot. Thank you for the compliment. I don't take it lightly. So I'll be waiting for a text from you. And
Okay.
I can tell how passionate you are about the film industry, all in all,
Mm-hmm.
producing. All right.
Mm.
So I pray for the best. And I know God didn't bring you here for no purpose. There's a reason why you're here. So let's see where we get to. Let's see where we get to.
Great, great, great,
All
great,
right.
great. Always happy to help.
Thank you. Thank you. So bid people goodbye for me. Wambie walale salama tukifunga.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. It was great. And thank you so much for the host for hosting us and being hospitable enough to,
Thank you.
allow us to ask questions and answering in equal measure. And we really look forward to other lives like this of social impact, of positive value to ourselves. And I'll tell you guys for a fact, don't take such lives for granted. Don't take such people for granted. If they like, this is someone who has devoted their heart and spared their time to just come and speak to you guys about how to navigate your career and how to improve your CV. And these are services you're supposed to be paying for, but they come, they use their electricity, their internet, and just their beautiful voices to speak to you guys. Please don't take it for granted. In fact, unafaa kutuwekeanga an M-Pesa number here. We are tipping you as you're doing all this, because you can't just do this just like that. Yeah. So I'm really grateful for guys just joining in. And thank you so much, Nyawish, for just hosting this live and welcoming me in and making me feel welcomed. Thank you to everyone. It couldn't be possible without all of you. Thank you guys for
Yes.
sparing your time. Have a great week ahead. Today's on Friday. Have a great weekend ahead. I hope the next week brings something fruitful on your table. I hope the next year brings something fruitful on your table. I just want to come on this live and saying that, hey, Bana, the 6th, you opened my mind. I started my podcast, or I wish you did my CV. You did my CV, I got a job.
Yes.
Those are the kind of stories you want to hear, yeah, and because that is of social value. And man, Mungu wa bless, man. Mungu wa bless sana. Na msisahau, don't forget, if you have to give up on anything, you can give up on anything, but don't give up on God, and don't give up on yourself. That is what I
Yes.
keep on telling people. Don't give up on God, and don't give up on yourself. Because Mungu si ex wako. I always joke like that. Mungu si ex wako. He'll
I
always
said
forgive you and provide for you. Yeah. So I wish you guys all the best. And thank you for listening. Means a lot.
thank you. Thank you so much. A man who loves God is desirable. I know lots of people will tell you that if they got the opportunity. From the first time I heard you just talk about God, and that's what I was trying to tell you earlier on. However, we didn't
Mhm.
have put it that way. But
Mhm.
I love the fact that you love God so so much, and every time you talk, you just talk about God, 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 God. Keep it up. God will bless you for sure. So
Means a lot. Means a
hopefully
lot.
I'll be,
Thank you.
I'll be seeing you again. Hopefully I'll be seeing you again. So thank you for being here and everyone else. So it's at this point that we say good night. I'll be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. I promise there'll be no stories. We'll just be reading jobs. Kazi, 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 kesho. So sawa. So kesho, just come at 9 a.m. Same desk, 9 to 9:30, 9 to 9:30 kesho. I'll be seated here. I'll just do job readings all through. So sawa. So till then, good night.
Good
See
night,
you
guys.
tomorrow. Good night.
Asante guys and good night.